What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Growing with Panda. I'm Andrew. I'm going to take you along with me today. I got some garden chores to do, and I'm going to go ahead and take a peek around to see what needs to be done. There's three things that are often overlooked in your garden, and these things are crucial in order to be productive and have a great harvest. I'm going to show you those three secrets. Come along with me, and we're going to get the job done. It's harvest time. I got Buddy and Lucky with me, and let's do this. Want to harvest some food, Bud? Yeah, you want to harvest some food? Sounds good. How about you, Luck? You want it? You want it? Tip 1 is knowing when to harvest. When it's time to harvest, you don't want your plants or your vegetables to bolt, because then things are going to start to get bitter. You got to know how long each variety of vegetable that you grow takes to maturity. Not when it's germinating. You don't count those days. You count them as they open up and as they break the surface. And that is when you start counting the days down to know when it's time to harvest. Tip 2 is knowing when you have a disease and something wrong with your plants. It's time to harvest them. You don't want them to spread around everywhere else around in your garden. Part of gardening is learning and also making mistakes. We don't learn if we don't make a mistake. The key is, it's alright to make mistakes. Just don't repeat them. Learn from them, get a journal, write down what happened, the dates, the times, and what happened in the location. Tip 3. After pruning, it is a good idea to give it some kind of liquid organic natural fertilizer. Here is AgroThrive. It is local in Monterey, California, just near my area where I live. And let me tell you, this is a great product. I'm not affiliated with them, but let me say, I'm really happy with them. My garden is thriving. I do use this. On top of that, you can use either a fish fertilizer of a 511. You can see these anywhere at your local box stores like Home Depot, Lowe's, and even some hardware places. AgroThrive is a well-balanced liquid fertilizer of an NPK of 332. That's liquid nitrogen is the first number. You got phosphorus in the second number and potassium in the third number. And that's 332. So this is a good product. I highly recommend it. Give it a shot. I'll leave a link down below. So this way you guys can go ahead and give it a shot. It's working in my garden and I'd highly recommend it. Now why don't you guys come along with me? I'm going to go ahead and show you the benefits and how to prune your plants when they're thriving as seedlings and they're getting ready to grow bigger for you. Come along in with me and let's get closer. Pruning improves light and airflow around the plant, therefore lessens the threat of pests and disease. Pruning also improves the quality and the size of your harvest. By cutting off the growth that's not being useful, instead the plant's energy can go to the growing and the absolute best fruit we all thrive to grow and eat. Pruning can involve removing whole branches or stems. Pruning is necessary to maintain the health of a vegetable and keeps it from growing too large. Pruning can help boost yields by exposing more of the leaf canopy to full sun and reducing competition between suckers and developing fruit. As you can see, there was spider mites underneath that pepper plant. I go ahead and throw them inside my compost bin. However, some people say not to. But as you can see, my compost bin gets hot enough to where it's going to kill off any diseases and or seeds like weeds that may be growing. don't be afraid, guys, to prune all the way up and around the bottom of the plant so it can be beautiful airflow that you see here. This here is a Japanese eggplant. As you can see, right here, I have leaves growing from the bottom. The top here looks super nice. It's starting to flower already. Now, what you want to do is you want to pick off these flowers as they're young, because it's easy, and then it's going to promote more growth, growing taller and stronger, and all in all, it's better for the plant when it's this young. So you want to go ahead and prune from the bottom, so this way it's going to concentrate up here at the top. After you fertilize it, it will concentrate on growing more leaves, and that's what you want, especially after when you do a heavy pruning like this. All right, so you want to basically get on these before the plant actually starts producing the flowers. I was a little late here, but it's kind of a good thing, because now I get to teach you guys and show you how to prune correctly. This way you can get a large, vigorous, beautiful plant that produces awesome fruit. Tomatoes, basils, and flowers are the plants you'll need to prune most often, but others can also benefit from the occasional prune as well. For example, thinning squash leaves can help prevent fungal disease like powdery mildew. Pinching out the flowers can also help peppers and eggplants focus more on the energy of existing fruits. Well, there's my spring harvest. I really love my celery. It did really well for me. I'm super happy. Thank you for coming along with me so I could share this with you. I hope you learned something from my pruning techniques, and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, remember to stay humble and kind. Bye-bye.